Hi guys, long time no see. Today I wanted to talk to you about a really cool toy I got, but of course there's a paper about it. I was waiting for the paper to come out. TDK, a huge electronics company, came up with this Seraplas. It's really cool. I bought this, they didn't send it to me. Look at this fancy box. Nice. But this is a plasma toy. Look at how tiny it is. That's the power supply and the electrode. Let me show it to you. Hey, bendy. Just plug it in to 24 volts. And there it is. There's the plasma. See it? Hear it? You probably hear it. Here it is to the mic. Hear it? Cool, huh? Anyway. So in today's paper, researchers from TDK, along with their buddies in Austria, at the Diagnostic and Research Center for Molecular Biomedicine, Institute of Pathology, Medical University of Graz. They tested this amazing little toy. They tested it for generation of ozone to neutralize SARS-CoV-2. It's pretty cool. It's a very lengthy paper. Lots of stuff. So I will leave a link to it down in the description. I believe it's open source for now, so you can read the whole thing yourself. Summary is very simple. They say that, during COVID-19 pandemic, we have a problem with mask shortage, and their disinfection chamber can do a 6-log reduction in 10 to 60 minutes. And the main mechanism of action that they claim is through ozone. There it is. That's the whole paper. Okay, give me a few more minutes to finish it, but you can skip to the next video now. Details are pretty simple. At this point, we all heard that SARS-CoV-2, the causative agent of the infectious disease COVID-19, is mainly transmitted through respiratory droplets, but it also survives on different porous and non-porous surfaces for days in laboratory conditions. Also, it survives on masks. And by the way, those masks are short during the pandemic. We had those shortages, we know that. Also, disposal of them. I mean, there's so many masks. They're blowing in the wind outside. Yep, problem. Funny, why do we all, as scientists, why do we always have to say, okay, UV is used, vaporized hydrogen peroxide is used, moist heat, microwave generated steam processing, and other applications, and they all suck, and ours is better. Why don't we just say there's a bunch of stuff, and ours is one of the possibilities. Might work, might not. Pictures and graphs, but text continues. They actually begin referencing images on like the 6th page or 7th page of this thing. Let's go through this real quickly. Okay, alternative use is strongly oxidizing gas, ozone. Ozone has been used for decades for a whole bunch of different applications, and most of us know ozone works pretty darn well. They say exposure to ozone did not show significant changes in the filtering capacity of N95 respirator after 10 cycles. Reference. They themselves doesn't seem like they did the testing, but anyway. So they designed the chamber, and in order to look at this chamber, I had to go to the supplementary documents, but those are provided. So let's take a look. That's the Word document they provided. So it's a box, metal box, where they have shelves, and they put the Seraplas, this little generator, a jigger. I'm fascinated at how tiny this is. Works off 24 volts. Or is it 24? Let me just check. It is 24. Little power supply. It's awesome. Go buy it. I bought it. It's like $500 though. Anyway, so that's their chamber. Glad to know what it looks like. And they keep on flipping between calling this cold plasma application and ozone generator. They use cells to infect them with actual SARS-CoV-2 that was isolated from humans in a biosafety level 3 lab. That's pretty impressive. We did some of these experiments too, but we use bacteriophages. We're not this fancy. That's pretty cool. I applaud the researchers for this very meticulous analysis. They used cotton face masks, 100% cotton white. So they basically evaluated standard face masks and compared them to glass slides. Okay. They used 30,000 cells for their analysis. Immunohistochemistry. Guys, read the paper. There's so many details, and I personally think they're so irrelevant. Like their data analysis and statistical analysis is done with GraphPad, which is awesome piece of software for this type of stuff. This study is flawless in my opinion. So let's get to the results. Let's just look at the pictures. So their system, look, they're measuring ozone. In 5 minutes, they get to about 900 ppm. And then they keep waiting. In 10 minutes, they have, give or take, 10% distraction. So if they started with 950, they go to what looks like 800 something in 10 minutes. So you gotta wait a while. And in the supplementary document, they go into an hour. So from 1000 ppm original, or 950, they get to about 400, give or take. But still, 400 ppm ozone is pretty high. Matter of fact, they mention in the paper that they open the chamber under a hood. You kind of got to get rid of ozone somehow because it's pretty nasty. But anyway, regardless, and you know, the gem of the whole study, and I think this is it. This is the summary of their data. They get about a 7 log reduction, which is 99.99999% reduction. That's 7 nines. That's pretty good. I would be very cool with that. There's more data, more pictures showing their inactivation, but in general, that picture was it. You get 7 log reduction. Little, I know this is like the 10th time I'm showing it, but this is gorgeous. When I look at this, I'm mixed with jealous and hopeful that one day my technical capabilities will allow me to make something like this. Ours are pretty big. That's the purple one behind me. That was ours, about this big. Doesn't do the same thing, does a little bit more, but still much bigger. So finally, the authors are very open about the fact that this work is funded and published by TDK with the help of university folks, but mostly it's driven by Rely on Plasma, which is a subsidiary of TDK. It's TDK tool, but it works, and it works really well. So in summary, I applaud the researchers for excellent work. We need more clean, clear, and statistically solid work like this. This was awesome, and I got to show you my toy. So please hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.